Hi everyone, and welcome to the Gemini Weekly Tarot Bite reading for the week of June 26th through July 2nd. This is I Am Illuminated Tarot reading for soul illumination. I'm Lauren. Hi and welcome. So we're going to jump right into your weekly reading here. It's a quick look at the energy ahead for the week ahead based off of the themes that came up in the general collective reading, which were based on these two cards. We have Deep Knowing and Two of Cups. Now, we're going to pull some cards here to take a look at how this is going to, both of these energies are pertaining specifically to you, Gemini. But I can say that the Deep Knowing card came through intuitively for me in the general reading to really speak to us coming into a place of deep awareness within ourselves where there maybe had been a long-standing imbalance in our masculine and feminine energies, and where now we are bringing that into harmony through that awareness and are able to now also manifest the internal change outwardly in how we change how we interact and connect with intimate connections in our life. So it's kind of that awareness of, wow, I'm making a major shift internally, and now I'm going to make that major shift externally, and how I present myself and how I connect myself authentically with others. So let's see here, Gemini, as far as Deep Knowing, what your sign can expect around this kind of deep insight and awareness. So we have the Five of Pentacles come up, and that came up for your sister sign of Sagittarius, your opposing sign. The Five of Pentacles is a card that really can speak to a sense of lack, a sense of I don't have enough, I will never have enough, a sense of, in addition to that, it can be a sense of I don't have enough support, because it really does speak to us not having enough of something in the physical. I don't have people around me. I don't have physical things. I don't have enough money in the bank. And with the Five of Pentacles, it's also come up the King of Cups and the Five of Cups. Now, the King of Cups is scorpionic energy, but it's also one of where we are. It's the emotionally mature individual who honors their emotions, who it can be a strong kind of, when we think of like the loving paternal father energy, that can also be represented by that. But with the Five of Cups, there's a sense here of a disappointment, a loss, a lack, where something did not work out emotionally in the past. And I do get the feeling here with this Deep Knowing that maybe in the past at one point you had felt kind of out in, you might have gone through a cycle where you felt left out in the cold. You did not feel like you had the support or whether it's monetary or whether it's specifically through people. But now there's something here that says that with the imbalance, that imbalance was probably based on what started first as an emotional disappointment, where you were in a relationship that didn't work out, and therein might have led to then a focus on feeling like you didn't have the emotional or you didn't have the physical support. It could also be where maybe with the King of Cups coming in, that for some of you, this could be where there was not the emotional support of a loving father energy in your life, or that there was something around feeling maybe rejected from that type of energy, possibly even scorpionic energy in your life, where there was a Scorpio who came in and there was something that didn't quite work out. But I think the Deep Knowing now is kind of this aha moment of, okay, my feeling of a lack of support, my feeling of a lack of, I didn't have enough of people around me to give me a boost up, or I didn't have enough in the physical in some aspect. It doesn't have to even just be money. This could be like, I don't have a big enough home. And then it goes down the line of, I will never have a big enough home. I will never have enough money in the bank. I will never have enough support from others. And this is that Deep Knowing and awareness of where the root of that has come from. And I think for many of you, or for some of you, there's a specific message of really revisiting where either a Scorpio has hurt you in the past, or where a fatherly energy was disappointing and kind of left you feeling out in the cold. And there might be something along that line. Excuse me. Now, obviously, when we look at King of Cups, it doesn't, again, have to be Scorpio specifically, but this could be somebody who represented to you, somebody who could have been that more mature, fatherly, should have been the loving, supportive partner or loving, supportive person. I mean, this can even come in the form of a relationship where you were with an older person, and that older person was supposed to kind of be the nurturing individual, and it didn't come out that way, and it left you feeling out in the cold. But now with the Two of Cups, we have the Emperor, which I love. So with this awareness comes a new sense of empowerment in how you communicate. The Emperor it brings in the energy of Aries and Taurus. It's a very strong, masculine energy. I think for many of you, the realization is there was a very much a long-standing imbalance around the masculine energy because of the King of Cups. Whoever this represented to you that had hurt you in the past, this is wounding around the masculine. So you might have been too much in the feminine, or maybe portraying kind of the negative aspects of the masculine energy. And so now you get to step up into, I think, a healthier version of the masculine, where you're really stepping into being the authority in your own life in a healthy way and connecting from that place, from a place of strength, which is lovely. Let's see, what else does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know about the Two Cups? Nothing else. Oh, wow, that's a big old chunk. That's probably a huge story of what has happened in the past, but we won't go into that. So let's see if there's a final card that wants to come out for the Two Cups. Otherwise, we'll move on and pull from a different deck. Anything else that Gemini needs to know? And it doesn't seem like it. So just that you're stepping in a place of empowerment, and then you have the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which really speaks to this is a period of abundance. Your ships are coming in. There may be opportunities, new things on the horizon. So beautiful. This is a very positive energy for you. Okay, let's see what else is coming in here. What else does Gemini need to know about their romantic relationships or any relationship based around love? What else does Gemini need to know? Nothing wants to come out for you, Gemini. Maybe you already know about your love relationships. Let's see. What does Gemini need to know? If nothing comes out, I will pull from a different deck. I did that for Aquarius because it really felt necessary. You know what? I'm going to do that since this deck isn't talking. Let's pull from this deck, which to me I always associate with air energy anyways, so maybe that's more appropriate for you guys. Let's see. What does Gemini need to know? Goodness gracious. I guess maybe this is your whole message. Just new things on the horizon. Your ships are coming in. Oh, I love it. Okay, so we have Sisterhood of the Rose. It says beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. If I can get it to focus there. This is really about getting into the divine feminine. So this is interesting that you have the Emperor and then you have Sisterhood of the Rose, which always kind of speaks to almost an Empress-like energy for me. I do feel for many of you, there's this feeling of standing strong in your masculine energy now, kind of taking that power back in your life, connecting to others from that place, but not denying the inner feminine either. There's almost a feeling of really honoring your place whether you're a man, a male or a female. That's not really speaking to masculine or feminine energy. What it's speaking to is really understanding what both sides bring to our life experience. In one way, a healthy sense of masculine expression is coming as your empowered self to every interaction and not pushing yourself on others, and not coming from a place of wounding, but coming from just a pure place of I'm in control of my life and I love who I am and I'm making healthy decisions for myself, and this is what I'm choosing to do and how I'm choosing to interact with others. But then with the Sisterhood of the Rose, there's also this appreciation for the feminine aspect of your experience, which is appreciating beauty, which is receptivity, being able to receive love and support from others in your life, or maybe perhaps you were pushing it away before. And then with the whole priestess, mystic, teacher, I get this feeling too of really learning how to trust your intuition, trust your emotions to be your guide. I'm going to pull just a couple clarifiers for this one, just because I'm curious to see what wants to come out around this Sisterhood of the Rose, if there's anything else. I almost get the feeling of like initiation. Nine of Cups, a heart's dream. Yes. Nine of Cups. Beautiful. So for some of you, the Nine of Cups has something to do, this kind of heart's dream, with feminine energy, something around this balance. And the Three of Swords, and being able to release pain from the past. So in the past, there might have been wounding around the feminine energy, around a deep dream that you wanted to, a wish fulfillment on the emotional level that you wanted, and it was around feminine energy and really being able to embrace that aspect of your life experience. And I think for many of you now, it's interesting, now that you've balanced the masculine energy in a healthy way, you'll naturally be able to open that energetic flow into the feminine, and that will be bringing in some aspect of a wish fulfillment that maybe had not occurred in the past, and that is where the wounding kind of sits. And so you're kind of clearing out the feminine pain through being able to step up into your masculine energy. Beautiful, really beautiful reading. All right, Gemini, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you all have a wonderful week ahead. If you'd like to book a personal reading, you can click on the link in the description box below to visit my website. Otherwise, I will be releasing July's full tarot scope reading for each sign starting at the end of this week. All right, Gemini, I will see you all next week. Bye.